Hello nerds, welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. Today we'll be talking about some new plugins, free plugins, and other pop culture stories, but all related to music. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. In our first story, we have a free plugin. It's only free for the next 9 days. It is called Widefire by JMG Sound, released by United Plugins. This is based on a plugin known as Darkfire. I know it all sounds like some spell type shit. I know you nerds are into that kind of stuff. They extracted one of the main features from Darkfire, which includes what they call an innovative audio widening technique. And this is different from stereotypical audio wideners because this one adds harmonics, and those harmonics are wide instead of just widening the original signal. So it still retains mono capability, and it can turn a mono signal to a stereo signal. I'm curious what it would be like to combine this with a stereo imager and use a Haas effect or something of the sort. It features an analog style saturator, and the added harmonics are detached with the widening algorithm applied to them. This is kind of interesting here. It has an intelligent sleep on silence feature. So it detects whether it makes sense to perform processing at all, and if not, it temporarily turns on sleep mode. And when it does that, it doesn't use any CPU. So after it's no longer free, it'll be $31. I believe you have until the 20th or the 21st. See what it sounds like. Okay, so dry. Wet. Synth. It does a pretty good job on the wet signal for the synth. Pretty impressive. All right, mono to stereo. I mean, I think we found something pretty good here. It's definitely worth downloading in my opinion. I'm gonna get it, and you probably should too. I'll link it in the description. I like how it says you will not be billed today, and then the price is $0. Yeah, I hope I will not be billed today or ever. In our next story, AUDIOMODERN has released PLAYBEAT version 4. It's a drum machine with an AI-based groove generation tool. Sounds like Drum Monkey, but not as bad. PLAYBEAT 4, redefine the drum game. Oh, that's not supposed to be funny? So that's a trial. Try it. Prepare to be amazed. Take it easy there. Take it easy. You can buy it for 69 euros. The regular price is 89 euros. 29 euros for previous owners. They're really setting expectations high here. Flow, power, perfect beats. They claim it has new cutting-edge algorithms and genre-based pattern generation, allowing for endless new patterns, sounds, and grooves. No two beats will ever be the same. I'm doubting. I'm strongly doubting. And they ensure that those patterns would be usable, musical, and fresh. And you can generate endless remixes on the fly. Come on now. Come on now. Pick your style, get infinite beats, you dumb slut. So there's a new genre-based randomization feature. The more you use it, the better it gets. They didn't actually clarify here. So what it says here comes with a built-in factory library of patterns, sounds, of 1500 kits, fueling its powerful AI algorithms to generate dynamic drum tracks. You can enhance the system by adding your own presets, sounds, and tags, ensuring PLAYBEAT adapts to your needs. Designed to evolve with you, the more you use it, the more PLAYBEAT grows and personalizes your creative process. Yeah, I'm really doubting right now. So you're saying I'm gonna use it and it's gonna get better, it's gonna adapt to that, but you're not gonna explain how. I'm just supposed to trust that. You're not gonna explain the algorithm or the process or anything. I'm just supposed to believe that it gets better the more I use it. Maybe I'm just really cynical and I've seen a lot of companies lie about this sort of stuff, but I'm very suspicious at the least. Like, honestly, it seems pretty cool, but I'm just doubting the claim that it gets better the more you use it. Unless they mean, like, the more you use it, the more you'll have fun, and the more you get used to it, therefore it gets better. In which case, it's like, okay, sure, yeah. But I just don't, like, they made it sound like the algorithm gets smarter or something. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this here, I don't know. I feel like if that were the case, the algorithm would take over and kill me and realize it doesn't need me to make music. It would just make music perfect by making it itself. think you get the idea there. Like I said, it is 69 euros and the intro offer. Regular price is 89 euros. Not sure how long that lasts. In our next story, apparently Snoop Dogg doesn't fuck with Spotify anymore. But he does fuck with a Web3 platform named Tune FM, which doesn't sound like a Web3 platform. I feel like they usually have like a, usually it's like tune.ai or something. All right, let's check it out here. Trust me, this will go somewhere, I think. This all starts with him saying he got paid $45,000 for 1 billion streams, but it was from his publisher. He never clarified if it was only for the publishing or if that was for all the royalties. So keep that in mind while we watch this, okay?
They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
That is fucking crazy. So a Spotify spokesperson has stated, it's well documented that 1 billion streams on Spotify generates millions of dollars to rights holders. It's unfortunate to hear that Spotify's payments didn't make it through to Snoop. Basically, they're saying somebody's taking his money. Either that or they were just referring to the publishing, because he says here, my publisher hit me. So we'll never know because he won't clarify. Yeah, we don't know exactly what's going on here. But this led him to transition over to a new platform known as Tune FM. Now, I would take this with a grain of salt because Snoop Dogg goes wherever the money is. Whether it's doing a feature for anyone on the planet, shilling NFTs, or any sort of cryptocurrency. He's moving over to a blockchain-based streaming service known as Tune FM. So he plans to gradually migrate his entire catalog over to Tune FM. Not sure how that'll work with label deals and whatnot. Apparently a bunch of musicians are coming forward with this. I don't see any, there's no actual source here on Music Tech. They just say that. So I'm supposed to just believe that. But I mean, they do have rather low payouts, but they are what they say on the royalty calculator, of course. So this Web3 streaming platform has its own native cryptocurrency named Jam, which has instant micropayments per second stream. Once a user signs up, they can spend Jam tokens to stream tracks, invest in artists, and earn royalties. So you have to use your tokens in order to stream tracks. So you're basically paying to listen. Like you can't even listen for free, according to this at least. I mean, I feel like if this is the alternative to Spotify, like if we had to do this instead of Spotify, I would just go back to paying for music. I'd rather pay $1 for a song. So they met at a crypto ball. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath, guys. I wouldn't hold your breath for this. I don't know how successful this will be. I don't know if like Snoop Dogg's audience really wants to do this. I mean, there might be some dedicated Snoop fans that will go buy the Jam currency in order to stream his music on the Web3 streaming platform. They might just go buy it somewhere else. So that's what I would do at least. What are you guys going to use? Tune FM? You going to buy those Jam tokens? In our next story here, we have Speed Shift Drone Stretch. Quite the name there. Basically, it sounds like they just took Paul Stretch and then rebranded it into like a cool little UI. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong here. So it's $20. They're making it sound like it's a completely new thing here. Speed Shift Drone Stretch. Terrible fucking name. Is a plugin which stretches audio to such an extreme that it can turn your favorite song into a dark and ambient pad. I think they meant a dark and ambient pad. The effect is most notably used in the film Inception and nearly every ambient background music video on YouTube. Oh, so you're saying it exists already. Okay, so yeah, ambient background texture, you will know your key. I guess that's one cool thing about it. And it tells you the resulting tempo too. It can only stretch up to 20 times though, I think. That's what it looks like. No way. So it seems here they made different plugins for each different thing. So if you want to slow it down, that's $25. If you want to speed it up, that's $25. If you want to do the drone stretch like we're talking about right now, that's $20. Come on now. Come on now. You know you could have put this all in one thing. Brutal stuff. In our next story here, Kanye is showing off his outfit of the day. Let's take a look. He's never beaten allegations, man. He's never beating them. That's not even a joke, by the way. This is real. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is a joke. Maybe it's a joke on his part. I can't really tell. He's a hard guy to read. Let's be honest. In our next story here, we have a free additive synth plugin known as Colors. And would you believe it? It looks like colors. It looks like colors. So they claim it creates dynamic and complex sounds like never before with advanced technology and intuitive interface. Okay, bro, it's an additive synth. I mean, I know it's free, but that doesn't mean you get to just like make shit up. Let's see, build your own waveforms from scratch and explore endless possibilities in sound design. 8 voices, each harmonic is adjustable, 2 ADSR, 2 LFOs, mod matrix. All right, whatever, let's just hear how it sounds. It was a bit harsh. It was a bit harsh for me personally. It just sounds like a stereotypical additive synth to me. I'm not sure what makes it different per se. The colors here and the different layers, I think. So each color is actually a harmonic that is adjustable. Like I said, it'll be free and it'll be linked in the description. In our next story, Apple has announced a new MacBook Air, a new iPad Air, and iPad model. Oh, and a new Mac Studio. And they're coming out on March 12th. So it has up to 18 hours of battery life, it has an M4 chip, and Apple Intelligence is built in to help you get things done effortlessly. Don't know what that means. Okay, so it says here, Apple Intelligence is a personal intelligence system that helps you write, express yourself, and get things done effortlessly. With groundbreaking privacy protections, it gives you peace of mind that no one else can access your data, not even Apple. So they don't really clarify that there. That means. So it draws on your personal context, allowing you to write things that are personal to you. Apple doesn't even have access to the data according to them. Okay, then the iPad Air has an M3 chip and it has Apple Intelligence. And then the new Mac Studio, which is built for Apple Intelligence. So the Mac Studio is M4 Max and M3 Ultra. Let me just say this, they're thousands of dollars, roughly. Maybe some are cheap. The information's on screen here. I'm not reading all that shit, sorry. Okay guys, that is it for this episode of WN. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you want to support the channel, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. Check out my second channel, that'll be linked in the description. I'll see you guys next time.